So what Hurricane Katrina did was it induced some individuals to move who otherwise would have just gone back home. And so I can compare those individuals to their counterparts who were released from prison prior to Hurricane Katrina. And so it's just basically a group comparison, and then I looked at their recidivism outcomes. And what happened was that those individuals who moved away from where they used to live were much less likely to go back to prison within 3 years. The message is that moving back to an old neighborhood is not necessarily a good thing, oftentimes a bad thing, and that individuals can benefit from a fresh start. And so, the question is, well, how do we promote that in a real-world policy environment, outside of a hurricane? And I think there's lots of different reasons why people, when they come out of prison, they move back to their old neighborhoods. Familiarity, attachment to place, social networks, things like that. But there's also some institutional reasons why people go home. One is parole policies. In many states, parole is set up to where individuals are, as a condition of parole or mandatory supervision, are required to go back to the county where they resided when they were either convicted or committed their crime. Louisiana is actually an exception, and a few other states are exceptions to that. But my point is that parole is set up to send people back home, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Another reason why people go back to home neighborhoods is a lack of housing options. We're talking about individuals that typically are low income, don't have a lot of places they can live, especially right when they get out of prison. Not a lot of access to public housing, and so when people are faced with very few options, well, the natural question is, well, where do they go? And they go to familiar settings where they have a mother or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, that can provide housing for them, and that's typically back in their home neighborhood. And so the implication is, well, what as a society can we do to promote residential change? And one option may be to have more flexibility in parole residency restrictions, and another option may be to provide more housing opportunities for ex-offenders.